Alright. Hello everybody. Welcome back to another match of EUSM. Today we're gonna have, by the way, dear streamer, make sure to change the team name for Tyronix. And, well, here you can see we're gonna have Tyronix versus TsukiyaWhiskers. And I'll be accompanied with Erased. Hello.
Yo, it's Erased Self, also known as Nakanoyuko, also known as Nanakoyuko way often for some reason, and I'm hosting this thing, I know the maps, I know the players, so I don't know how to cast, but I'm here for the vibes, and I think it's probably good that I'm here with my knowledge.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I was really excited to see the match between the two players, and also, yeah, thank you very much, streamer, for fixing the team name. And yeah, what can we say about the two players?
Yeah, so this is the highest seed that we have planned right now, so it's between the number 2 seed Tyronix and number 4 seed TsukiyaWhiskers, so it is the most exciting for being the highest level. The only factor there is that technically they're not fully peaking, they both were rusted and have been derusting for the match, but they have been taking it seriously and it should be a fun watch.
Very awesome. Yeah, also one other thing to note is that two players are top 50 in Mania, just saying it for these that maybe don't know them. And other fact I can mention is Tyronix being a Taiko player, having a very high rank in fact in Taiko, so props to them for dedicating themselves in two modes. It's not often that many people are this good in multiple modes in us.
We can mention that this match will be played with Percy skins for both players, but it is also worth to mention that both of these players have very high skill without Percy. They're both way better than me, even though I made no Percy. So we could also get into what we expect to see for the strengths and the picks and whatnot. Tyro is generally strong at speed and core jack, so there almost has to be a jack ban for Tsukiya. I can almost not imagine anything else happening. Maybe Angel Salad. And Tyro is gonna plan to take victories on Hard Rise 1, 2, 3, etc. And Tsukiya is known to be a very skilled tournament player, so he will probably have an advantage in accuracy and long notes. So he's probably gonna want to be playing those.
Alright, interesting, because that's gonna be, how should I say it, sort of similar to what we've seen yesterday, where Lucas is trying to gain the points on the long note maps, while Calamity is more strong on the Rise department. And from what you're describing, it's a little bit similar, where Tyronix is going to be picking more the Rise rather than the long notes compared to Tsukiya.
Yeah, it's gonna happen when you have a pool like this that is very spread out. There is always players are gonna have their own strengths and always gonna be picking it, and it's gonna be very valuable to be able to get a breakpoint on the other person's map. So yeah, we're essentially waiting to see when will a player lose their first pick, and if they lose their own pick, they're in trouble.
Yeah, so we've already seen the roll. Tsukiya wins the roll, decides to ban in second so they can get the first pick.
Okay, yeah. Tyro ban, this will be interesting. I would guess. Oh, I put you. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's a pretty unpredictable map. It's very tricky with weird flows, and it's a type of thing where one session you're gonna be really good at it, and the next you get like minus 4% from your PB. So it's an understandable ban.
Oh, okay, I just saw the map right now. They said you.
Oh yeah, he did ban the Jack. That is to be expected. I think any player in Europe is gonna ban Jack against Tyronix because he is the best Jack player in Europe by far.
Yeah, but that's easily understandable there. Plus, I do believe we've seen this map yesterday on the previous match as well, right? The Rise 4. I'm pretty sure it was played, unless I'm mistaken. No, I think it was skipped, in fact. I'm pretty sure we haven't had this exact map played.
Yeah, the Jack one was never played, but also never banned. It was one of the remaining ones, because every map can't be played, even in a full match.
And first pick is going to be long note 1.
Let's see, I'm actually also still learning these abbreviations. Which one is long note 1?
Oh, LN. So you can see it's on the 4th line, first column.
Right, so that's gonna be one of the easy ones. Yeah, that's a hard rock pick. It's the most control map out of the pool. So he's combining his strong skill sets of accuracy and long notes for this one pick, which honestly I would have expected Tyro to ban this map instead, since it's both of Tsukiya's strengths in double trouble.
Oh, I see. Honestly, yeah, fair. It's going to be... I do still think it's going to be fairly close between the two players, considering it's one of the easier LN maps.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see how this one is going to play around. Oh, I also forgot the duration of the map. I was thinking... I remember one of the maps in the pool was below 2 minutes, and this is the one.
Yeah, this is the shortest one, unless I'm mistaken. And for this pick, I can take a little bit of time to explain probably the biggest misconception I see all the time by like 7 key World Cup Twitch chatters or something similar. Sparse long notes does not equal that it's easy. I mean, you see this all the time. There's a tiebreaker going on in some match in the World Cup, and there's some control section, and one of the players misses a couple times, and there's always that guy in the chat like, oh, he missed on the easy part. Oh, what is going on here? Did he lag? Did his sister come into the room? But to be clear, control sections can be equally or more difficult than the crazy rise or Ellen Wall stuff you see. This can be tough to read as a lesser experienced player when it is or isn't easy, but this map is one of those cases. It's low star, it's not dense, but it requires a lot of control, coordination, and really precise releasing, especially with hard rock.
I gotta say, I really like the skins from the two players, because they're having like the same color pattern, slightly different in like a few of the notes design. And that's interesting compared to the previous match where the two skins were completely different.
Yeah, dude, I'm so glad we're back to bars because I'm a bar player and I could not read those like at all.
Yeah,
and the colorway is so nice.
And for the spectator, it's far easier here. We can see there's like quite some tough holds from these long notes here at few times.
Yeah, that section early on has some shields that are tough.
Yeah, exactly. I see a few shields and stairs.
This is a bit bomber. This one's very easy. The burst.
Yeah, there's
we are seeing
good
both
spacing
players
as well.
perform really well.
And there's been fair trades. In fact, Tyronix had a lead earlier on, but it's been surpassed by TsukiyaWhiskers. In fact, 25,000 points of difference.
Yeah, they both seem a lot more comfortable on this map compared to the last match. S rank on this means you are playing very, very well on this OD and hard rock.
Yeah, also 96% on the side of TsukiyaWhiskers, 95 still, which is really good on the side of Tyronix.
Like we can clarify, when they miss, they're not missing the note, they're releasing it too late or early most of the time. Like, this pattern isn't difficult to combo, but you get misses from being slightly off on the accuracy. That's why we're seeing a ton of misses come out.
Yes, correct. Because when you have like multiple long notes, it's not that simple to hold the note perfectly. Yeah. And because of the way the hands work in general, well, sometimes you release it too early. That's how it causes the misses.
And that was to be expected. We do see Tsukiya taking the point, and very comfortably so. There are no surprises there. This was his strongest skill set wise.
Yeah, that's going to be a winning pick on the side of TsukiyaWhiskers, and we're about to see what Tyronix is going to be playing or picking for the first map on his side.
Yeah, this is gonna be very interesting. I said earlier off stream that this is gonna be a huge indicator. If he loses his pick early on, which is possible, we may see a blowout. Because it's possible Tsukiya has just been derusting more and a better player, so it's very important that he takes this point.
Alright, did they say Prelude for Journey? Is that a...
Yeah, that was also one that was not played last stream. So we are seeing at least one new map. So we've almost gone through all of them, actually already, somehow, due to a tiebreaker. So this one it's very, very high BPM. I don't know exactly, but I'm pretty sure above 250, even on the rate. And it's pretty sparse early on, so it's gonna be more high BPM accuracy. And then it gets really, really dense well, medium density, but still at like 270 BPM. So the ending is gonna need really, really fast fingers.
Alright, interesting. I do see the BPM now, indeed. 270. That is
Yeah, this is the highest one. So the first half we'll probably see some like 97, 98. It's not gonna be too bad, but then the chorus gets really difficult.
Oh, Tsukiya said that he didn't practice this map.
Yeah, I
Is
saw
that
that.
going to be a sight read?
For this map, it doesn't matter too much. There aren't that many surprises that won't be hit by, like, you know, autopilot muscle memory. So he's okay on this one. Yeah, both players look comfortable with the BPM. As long as the pattern isn't too dense, it's comfortable to hit for these two.
Yeah, so far not much to say. The intro is not that hard to say.
It's just gonna be some easy delay early on. These rolls are pretty straightforward, but then there's some percussive hits at the end of the phrase that makes it way more complicated for that little section of it. Very awkward flow. Yeah, still 99 from Tsukiya. This, and with not practicing the map, yeah, this is really strong. And a worrying sign for
Very
Tyro.
scary. That is very scary. But Tyronix is still holding well. It's just that 1% of accuracy difference that so far is playing onto this pick.
But it's not over
Right,
for him
holding
yet.
in
We
with
did
these
say
jabs,
that
good jabs.
speed was his strength, and the speed comes in during the chorus. So it's absolutely not over yet. We can see a big drop from Tsukiya potentially.
Yeah, there's still 25,000 points of difference, but that's comebackable for Tyronix.
Mm-hmm.
So far, we're still in the break.
Yeah, these rhythms are really tricky during these piano hits. There's like embedded jacks, and it's pretty nasty. It's quite technical.
Yeah, I already see that. I think that's one of the few matches I don't even know what to comment. There's a lot of different patterns.
And here's the chorus, of course. So here, just dense chord stream now for a long time.
Alright, wait a second. The accuracy is still... Actually, both of them are dropping a lot of value, especially Tyronix though. He's getting... Ooh. Yeah, below 96.
It seems dangerous for him. He might not have the rusted speed enough here. This may be a tough match. Especially with the jack band, his two strengths here, they might not be coming through enough.
Yeah, 56 points of difference as well, getting onto the last jacks and a few chords.
Both keep him up with the density really well though. No huge drops compared to what you might expect.
Yeah. Well, unless you're cursing Tsukiya, which had
He did get some lead back, yeah. That was like 20k points in a very short time. Not enough.
But yeah, actually, interesting ratios. Better regulars. Better judgment on the side of Tyronix. And in regards to the misses, Tsukiya is going to get half of what Tyronix has. But good play from both. But Tsukiya is going to be the one getting the point, and that's also a break point immediately onto the match.
Yep. And we talked about the importance of that. But we do see some signs of life here, and that is that Tyro might want to change his strategy now because he did get a better ratio, which might be a sign that he may be able to actually take the accuracy picks and might want to focus on those. So it's gonna be the RC1, RC2, RC3. I would probably expect to see one of those picked next.
Right, I've seen written Raspberry, and I do think that's Ellen too.
No, but that's the other hard rock for Ellen. So he's going with the same strategy.
Yeah. Still should be fairly close between the two players, considering that Tyronix was also quite close on the Ellen one.
Yeah. It is still gonna be surprising if Tyro does take the point. We should still see about a similar score difference to the first map, but after this it might get interesting because these are gonna be the two strongest maps for Tsukiya on paper.
Right, we're about to start very soon.
Yeah, so this is a hybrid also to Jam style map by Pengdol / LCH, if you know him from AutoJam. There's nothing too crazy going on here. Some Ellen Chord stream, some a little bit of bracket, but not really too much bracket skilly. And there's a lot of jacks throughout that just makes it a lot about control. Which is why this works good as a hardware pick.
Right, in we go.
Pretty good start for Tyro. He's keeping up here, not losing a lot of score.
Yeah, there's not that much accuracy difference, although I know it's getting a bit distant. Tyronix having.
There are also
difference.
2 small SVs, which if he practiced it and Tsukiya didn't, that's a free 5k score right there.
Right, wait a second. Tsukiya is chaining a few misses.
Yeah, this is close. SV? Ah, they both hit it. They both knew it.
Right, there's a few misses on the side of Tyronix, in fact.
Oh, ay. Oof. Yeah, he's starting to recover, but that was a bit of a drop. That's going to be very difficult to recover from going forward.
So far, Tsukiya holding in the 96%.
Yeah, he's found his footing here. Really good combo as well. He has not dropped. Oh, here we go. I'm already started cursing. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my.
That is still looking pretty good. Let's see if Tyronix is going to gain. So again in accuracy, because Tsukiya is dancing so far.
Wait.
97% almost.
Let me try. Okay, Tsukiya has recovered the combo.
Nah.
That was perfect again. Oh my god.
I have to take the L this time.
I have a talent for this. That's good.
That was a try though, nice one. Anyways, still holding on these long notes. Again, I forgot what to call it. Like, it's really hard when I see, because there's not like really. Okay, it's too late. Anyways, let's continue on to the next part.
No, honestly, this isn't even a pattern that is like an exact name, because it's just mixed. Chord stream, long notes, mini jacks, sometimes chord jack. It's just everything, nothing specific.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna get a habit while commentating, because sometimes it's the same when you're with Taiko. You're seeing patterns, and oh, it's Death Stream, and then you have nothing to commentate for 2 minutes.
Wait, what did you call it?
Death Stream.
Is that a thing?
So yeah, that is 100% a thing.
What is that?
Do you know a bit about standard? The way there's like multiple circles that you have to hit during a certain time for like very, very long, let's say a minute.
No, I'm actually really unknowledgeable on other modes.
Okay. All good. I'll try to explain after we finish with this map. Because, yeah, I think seeing the lead, 75,000, yeah, that's going to be the point of Tsukiya, but that was to be expected since it is their pick. We're getting
strong 96, I believe this is the strongest performance out of anyone who's played this map so far, so he is playing as a high rank should.
Yeah, 865,000 on this map is quite massive. Very, very, very solid from Tsukiya.
I do believe Lucas was also an S rank, but not this high.
Yeah, he was in fact S rank indeed. And Tyronix almost had 95% back in terms of accuracy, so that was still very close for him.
So let's see if it does go for accuracy here.
Yeah, let's hope he's going to get the redemption. Also,
oh, he's going for Angel Salad. Okay.
Rice 7 immediately. Ooh.
Maybe he's trying to tire out Tsukiya. This could be good to go in the middle.
Yeah.
This is the most stamina draining map of the entire pool. So.
Yeah, also only has like 2 minutes 20 or 30. But it's just that technical, especially in terms of the rhythm department. It is hell. It is really hell.
what's going on is that there's like two different types of stamina in this game, right? There's like a marathon stamina where you have like a 30-minute map that's not. You can get through the map if you want to. You just get some like spaghetti fingers and a weird aching. But then like you can have a 2-minute map that is way tougher and more mentally tough because you're like flexing your arms like all the time and like really pushing your muscles, and this is that all the time with like 15 seconds break time throughout.
Yeah, that sounds really rough. Also, shall I explain shortly what Death Stream means? Could you?
Yeah, go for it.
So Death Stream is literally notes that are stacked together continuously for a long time. Very long time, in fact. The higher the star rate is in a map, sometimes, the more it means that the patterns are very long. But
Okay.
I guess that changed a bit. But let's say it's really notes that you have to hit for a long minutes.
And it's like really dense, or?
It depends. I'd say it depends on the BPM. I don't... Because Death Stream, yeah, they're dense by default as a pattern. Because it's the notes on the same rhythm. But depending on the BPM, it's going to be either less dense or more friendly, let's say. So like 200 BPM Death Stream is generally fine. If you go to 250 BPM Death Stream, good luck. And above 250 BPM, you're just not human.
No.
Is what we say in Taiko.
Yeah.
Let's...
Since it follows similar BPM ranges to Mania, like
Yeah.
finger drilling in Mania, it has like a ceiling where it's really difficult to push it further at like 250 BPM.
Very true. Yeah. That's also one thing I learned with Mania, is that in terms of like BPM, there's not that much high BPM. It's mainly, let's say, 200 BPM around, and it all depends on how the chart is done.
Yeah, 200 is like a classic high BPM. And above that you start getting into like extreme and typically not super dense patterns.
Yeah, and Angel Salad is also a classic song when it comes to very dense and tech as well. There's
very
quite a lot
close
of
here,
praise
1k.
for it. Oh yeah, go ahead. Oh well, I guess I can try to cover. Tyronix so far is taking the lead though. Tsukiya having a lot of struggle to read and especially execute patterns. Here you can see a few of the jacks or how should I say, trails. They're quite evil because it's not forcefully symmetrical, and it's quite a big trap for the hands when you're trying to play the map. And there's also quite a bunch of jacks as well, just making it even more stamina than you can ever think. Tyronix so far still having the lead with 92%, Tsukiya with 91.
Yeah, so this is a map where you're not playing a lot of the patterns literally. Instead of rolls, you kind of half mash them as drills or such, because you just can't do it at this BPM. So it's a lot about reading and understanding how to make patterns easier than they look. And then, of course, the very extreme physical speed.
Yeah. Also, accuracy-wise, if Tyronix manages to hold 91%, I think he is going to get more accuracy than what Calamity had in this map.
Yeah, this is the slightly hardest section coming up now. The 30k score it's difficult, this is dangerous.
Yeah. Ooh. Wait a second, Tyronix so far is holding 90%. TsukiyaWhiskers is
but the score
stuck with the 90%.
He's looking pretty comfortable here.
Yeah, oh wait a second, quite the drop. No, actually it's sort of even drop of accuracy from the two players, I'd say.
Yeah, 50k, I think this one's about over. He is showing signs of life, he's back in the game! 666 as well, what a way to do it, with style.
That is a nice score in terms of numbers, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, another A rank is really crazy because Clamati's score in the last match was probably the best individual performance of that match. He had 87% as PB and then like popped off like crazy on the stream. So, and Tyro just matched it, no problem, whatever.
Yeah, indeed. That is, again, a map of all time, if I shall say myself.
Yeah, and that's why we said that Tsukiya was either gonna ban the Jack or Angel Salad, and well, that's why, because that's exactly his strength. He plays a ton of double time on, and he's just a masochist, so all the time. So like, this is his playground. So it's very good for his mental that he was able to take it.
Yeah, I guess it also depends on how long the duration for the Rise 4 is. Because that was like 2 minutes 22 for this map. So
yeah, the Jack it's a bit longer, but it's not the like super dense kind. So it's kind of medium stamina. They will get probably around 97% on it.
oh, wait a second. Tsukiya said hands dead. Now intuition.
Oh, yeah? Maybe this was the plan all along. Now he's gonna be, getting 1% less from stamina. Ooh.
That might be interesting, because if indeed Tsukiya has lost a few, how should I say, endurance or stamina, it might affect the next plays for Tsukiya, which means Tyronix may have a chance on some of the maps.
I am memeing a little bit, to be fair, because we recover very fast in this game. It's probably not actually going to affect it, but we're having fun over here. So this is a map that is very well known. Probably both of these players has played it before and practiced it before for a tournament purpose. It was used in Mania World Cup either last year or 2 years ago. So most people have practiced it before and you're gonna be very familiar with it. But that could also cause mind blocks. It's a bit of a double-edged sword.
Yeah. Also, with what we've seen so far with the hybrid picks, like the previous match, it's been fairly close because during the LN parts, one player is better than the other one, and vice versa. So let's see how this one is going to go, if it's going to be similar, or if one player just manages to hit everything because they're that versatile.
Ratio is very key here for Tyro.
Yeah, so for
Tyro, Tsukiya just need to stay consistent.
Good.
Yeah, it is indeed close.
99.
It's really the most difficult LN section. It doesn't really get worse than this. There's a control section, but it's pretty basic and very, very hackable for good players. So that's basically the worst for LN.
Oh, that is a from Tyronix.
All the stuff I said about how control can be difficult a couple maps ago, that was not one of those cases. That was really basic. He just missed.
Yeah, also the trails here.
But it happens, of course. Can also be key input, anything. It happens.
Yeah, that's like me when you play Taiko and you're missing a single note. That's a typical thing for Taiko players.
Sometimes I missed the key. I pressed the wrong key somehow. Even though I played this game for 6 years, the finger just slips. I don't know.
So far, looking pretty good. It's close in terms of accuracy, though Tsukiya is having the lead so far. This is the LN part, which is going to be at Tsukiya's advantage as well, with a 98.4%.
Well, it's more light towards stream now. There are some LNs, but they're not really. They're kind of just accessories. You still play them like short LNs. It's still just a stream basically. We may not even see them because they have purple skin. Like I think now, yeah, you can barely see them sometimes. There's some LN there. Not now though. I think now there comes some more.
There's a lot of stairs going
on. Oh, okay, it is actually very clear. Never mind. On Tyros, they were a little bit rice melted, but it wasn't as bad as I thought.
They're actually so far getting back to the accuracy though, step by step. Tsukiya still holding in, not dropping that much of accuracy.
Wait, I was just gonna say it. The combo stuff, the curses.
I indeed cursed. That is my fault.
Is it? We are very good at that. You had like 3 in like the first minute of the tiebreaker on Zero. It's like you were comping 3 so early, trying to break the world record.
Alright. Actually, huge combo. 2,693 on the side of Tsukiya.
And that's really good. It's
Also,
a combo with Score V2 as well, where you can miss from just releases.
yeah. Also, I was about to say when you don't see it. That makes me happy.
Wait.
I did say when you don't see it, not when you see it.
Okay. Yeah, I
It's so
was
good.
looking. I brought the magnifying glass suit just then. Got me on that
It's just-
one. Ooh.
It's just that, this number, I mean, I know a lot of people hate. And I mean, okay, that's fine. We all hate the meme. I know some others like this meme. But instead of telling you if it's a meme or not, there's a different reason as for why I hate. It's because the first time I started working at an enterprise, you're resting, you're preparing yourself, and then you're about to go from the house. And for some reason, you're outside, you're walking to take the transports and all. I just watched by coincidence my watch, and the time I see is 7:27 a.m. And I'm so angry because I'm like, I didn't ask you. I didn't want to see you. That's not over.
I was confused how this was gonna be related to that, but yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
and it's not over. There is more fun fact. So, after work, it's time to get back home. We're happy. I get out from
70,
work.
70.
I'm waiting for the bus. And I start watching my watch. And I see 17:27.
Yep.
That was enough to make me angry about this number. And I had it every single day last year.
Now you have a personal vendetta, and you're still bringing it up on stream. You're cursed.
I gotta bring the fact.
You're
and
part of
bring...
the problem, okay?
Okay, true. But I mean, at least there's no number. We are safe. All right, everybody? We're safe. It's 7 p.m. Turkey. And without further ado, let's go on to the next map.
It's actually 1930. Lol.
I mean, wait, does Sweden has the same...
Yeah,
time zone
we're
as
Central
France?
East, where we're just like match scheduling was.
Oh, okay. Alright, a slight miss on Tyronix on the beginning, but that's gonna be quickly traded by Tsukiya on these drills. Oh no, changing these long notes.
Yeah, easy hybrid pick being followed up by hard hybrid. This one's a lot more unpredictable, and a lot of things can happen in a short amount of time on this one, where we might see some of that.
Oh, that was quite a mirror passage. A lot of mirrored patterns.
Yeah. So this drop is mostly about jacks. They're graced, but you mostly just play them as jacks. It's about being really quick with it.
Yeah, they're quite dirty as well. The way you have to execute them, it's quite precise.
Yeah, so Tyro isn't really pulling that much ahead on the jacks because his strength is more kind of classic, consistent core jack, and that's more like a speed tech jack.
Yeah.
But he has gotten the lead from it.
There's like a very, very low difference so far of only 2,000 points between the two players on this pick
Yeah.
so far.
And there is one more section where really speedy jacks come up, so this could be looking good for him.
Yeah, we're still in the quarter of the map, so a lot of stuff can still go on.
Yep.
More misses has happened so far on the side of Tyronix. Tsukiya is going to take the lead. Despite having less accuracy, they had less misses.
Yep.
And the slowdown with ESV. Ooh.
Fan SV, mami, lol. Get trolled. It's actually kind of predictable, I think, because it's like slowly slowing down during that section leading into it. I've seen players hitting on side speed, but yeah, it's a little bit mean, and I'll take the blame.
Alright, we're into half the map. 4 minutes 25, so there's still a lot that can happen, in fact.
Yeah, now it's about to get a little bit tricky again. Now there's more jacks, there's more speed. It just gets more and more difficult until this drop is over. So I'd say he needs to get the lead back right here in this section.
Yeah. There's still a fair amount of time to... Oh wait, there's more important misses on the side of
it is happening. Oh, okay, wait.
Yeah, there's quite the stairs, but I think it's fairly repetitive, so they're going to have their hands understand how to play that part.
Yeah, but there's a lot of physical requirements. It's really tricky.
Oh yeah, definitively.
And these shields are also there. These are a little bit mean as well. 1k score difference. Okay. We got a nail biter in this one.
1007.
Need I remind you that in the last match, that was, what was it, like 200 points?
Yeah,
to win that.
240.
Yeah. So it looks like we could be having another one.
Alright, hitting this as well. And the crosses, it's going to be a trade between two players. Yet again, a trade.
Another, that SP is also a little bit fun, but you know, sorry for that. That was so obvious, the opposite, instead of going super fast. Jump scare, ooh.
Oh my, okay, oh my god. That is an acceleration I did not expect at all. That is evil.
Now, from now to the end, there's something you actually won't see it on stream, but there's actually a stutter SV that gets stronger and stronger. But due to frame stuff, you can't actually see that stuff on stream. But it does make the reading a little bit tougher. Tyronix hitting the double space pattern pretty well. Looks like he was prepared for that one. That's a pattern where it's a trill, but you're using both thumbs.
I swear to god, watching this map in 30 FPS is the most confusing thing I've so far seen during the match. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
especially like some of the quads, it's like so hypnotic. I'm like, what am I watching? Oh, the miss! Wait, oh, I just didn't see. Yeah. Wait, Tsukiya took back by the end.
Yeah. That's match point right there. Now, you know, there's no more. Now he's gotta win everything. No more excuses. Time to step it up.
Yeah. And to think that Tyronix had the lead in terms of accuracy as well. That one is definitively gonna hurt.
Yeah. This map was slightly weird with the point stuff in the last match as well. I remember. I don't know if it's the combo, the miscount. Something happens in this map that makes scoring be a little bit strange, I think. Because if you remember the last match, Clamari had like less of everything ever. Like he had like way less misses, way less 50s, everything, and he still lost the point.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was even that bad on combo in relation, so it's really a bit of a mystery.
I think I forgot. Yeah, I think during Score V2, for some reason combo is still an important factor. So I guess we'll have to watch again if maybe Tsukiya had a bigger combo during the map or had bigger combos, because then it can explain why they got the higher score in the end.
Yeah, maybe.
In Taiko, you know, it's a bit the same. There's people that tells like combo doesn't really affect, it's all about the accuracy. That is a big lie. That is such a big lie, especially in Taiko compared to Mania, I'd say, because on Mania there's like a lot of like misses that can happen, even if there's like the combo, and it all really depends on the accuracy. Taiko works different. Anyways, match point.
Yes, I think this one could go both ways potentially, given we saw the ratio advantage way long ago.
Also, please.
Yeah, early lead here.
Song every time. Oh, go ahead. By the way.
Yeah, I was just gonna say there's an early lead, blah blah blah, and now it's really close. And this map doesn't have that much variation. There's like variation, but it's all the same pattern types and similar densities, so it seems like they're gonna be close throughout the entire map.
I do see so far the difference. Yeah, it's self-explanatory. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was just watching.
The second chorus is pretty tricky. It's the most difficult one for me, so we may see some drops there that gonna decide it.
Wait a second. I'm not gonna try to curse, but there is a certain number to see.
Wait, no, I'm doing it. Okay, so great combo here by TsukiyaWhiskers.
Alright, so far safe.
I'm good.
We're safe, but that is in fact impressive. If they're still holding in through the map, I actually do think we
he's
haven't
holding to the
seen
second
full combos
course,
so far, so seeing one full combo will be insane. I'm not gonna lie. But
Wait,
let's
is this
see.
full combo from the start? Oh
Ooh.
no!
First miss from TsukiyaWhiskers, but that is actually a big combo they built.
Yeah, almost FC in the entire first course. That's massive.
Yeah, that is really solid.
Slash bridge. I don't hear the music, so you know I don't know where we are. Actually, this is the course, I think. Okay, it's
do you believe
difficult.
it should be the second chorus knowing the song. So
Maybe. No, I think this is first. Oh, this is really confusing on this map for some reason. Where are we? It's definitely a chorus right now. I know that.
yeah.
There's just going. No, yeah, because this is the second verse. No, we were in the first one.
Alright, this
Still
is
close, by the way.
Chill map. Chill passage before the refrain.
This is deceivingly difficult though, because again, it's such a high OD and HR that you actually have to hit these graces properly. And it's tougher than it looks. I cannot get all 300s in that part.
Yeah, the OD of 8.5 as well is what you have to take notes from. So hitting the rise this well is not that simple, and we're seeing very good accuracies from the two players.
Yeah,
Both
so you
of them
see a lot of
close to
snap
97.
differences, and you actually have to hit them very properly. You cannot approximate the rhythms. In order to get the accuracy, you have to do the literal snaps.
The difference is still slight. Tsukiya this time taking the lead. 8,000 points. There's been an important miss from Tyronix. I think 2 notes missed. Still double though. 10,000 points of difference, and we're a third of the map left. So far, yet again, Tsukiya. Oh, okay. Will say that they had like 1,000 combo yet again. But it's still really impressive because that is what explains the score difference so far. A trade between the two players again.
Yeah, he's coming back. Come on, we don't want the match to be over, so I'm being a little bit biased here.
I mean, it's understandable. That's a feeling I also have when I'm casting.
Yeah, you talk about it like it's called the neutral spectator. I think people call it in like major esports. It's like everyone just wants to see as many games as possible and for things to be exciting.
Yeah, I know. Well, not all the casters are capable to be neutral, by the way, but that's one thing that if you're able to do so, then casting is going to be more simple. Because at the end of the day, we just like to see how teams are doing, what players are doing. We're very close to the end. Tsukiya is still holding the lead with 10,000 points, has had a few misses, so Tyronix is getting a little bit back. But yeah, I think so far Tsukiya is not having any miss or major miss at some point.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough left. There's nothing crazy. This hook is like the only difficult thing left, and yeah, that's GG's. Congratulations to TsukiyaWhiskers.
Yeah.
Unless he gets the craziest chain miss on this jack. Wait. Column lock? No. He did lock a little. I think he locked on one column.
Wait, there were 8,000 points lost. That could have been possible.
Yeah, he got a column lock, which happens a lot on V2, but he still ends up clutching it up. Congratulations to TsukiyaWhiskers.
Yeah.
Maybe is he the new number 2 player in Europe? Who knows?
But still well played from the two players. Also, yet again, seeing a very good judgment on Tyronix's side. 4,029 perfect 300s. That is actually very big. Wait, actually, no, yeah. They had the same amount of 300s, the two players. Very similar ratio, but not on the perfect judgment.
They did ask if they wanted to play tiebreaker, and I would like to see that.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That's always fun.
But of course, that is if the players want to.
Yeah, both players were clearly pretty rusted for this map. I would say probably 90%. That was 2 very strong performances. I think beating the last match in most of the maps. So even though it's a one-sided score, even Tyre was playing very, very strong here. It's just that Tsukiya is so balanced on every type. So he's playing like the same level on everything you're picking against him.
I do second that as well. Definitively, I could see the two players having the rusted, especially in the accuracy department. I think it's very noticeable that it had some good accuracy with the maps that were played.
Yes, it's a little bit like if you're playing someone like Lucas, he might beat you at LM because it's very strong hit, but you still have a chance in the other skill set. It's not like once it's won something, it's over. But like Tsukiya, because he's have the same skill in everything, if he does beat you, like he's gonna beat you on everything.
Interesting. Okay, but yeah, as you can see, I'm still learning about the many players. I think I didn't even how should I say? Because I know I commentated 4K in the past, as I told you last time as well. But like, getting to know the players from the other modes is something I love to learn as well.
Yeah.
And on the long run, it can be really helpful. I mean, I've, for example, played Yu-Gi-Oh in the past, and I was capable of remembering more than 3,000 players by heart.
Well, I think
So yeah.
maybe if we're talking just like knowing the names, I think I'm maybe similar, but no, it's maybe 1,000.
But yeah, again, it's not that simple. But by time, that's gonna be easier for us casters. And here we go again. On the tiebreaker, this time is going to be a showcase tiebreaker from the two players that has agreed to it. And I also forgot one thing to mention because every time on the start I'm seeing like 100% of accuracy. They're like capable of holding very good accuracy in the beginning, but now that I see the OD, it's actually self-explanatory. 6.2 of OD, which is not that bad compared to other maps in the pool. And of course with the exception of the O2 Jam maps where the OD is 2 or even lower than 2.
Well, mainly it's you're always gonna be able to keep if the pattern is basic, you can keep 100% on like really consistently. Like if this like a 4 or 5 star maps, it doesn't take being the best player in the world to be able to 100% it. It's just how the judge works. You can keep getting 100% for a long time.
Alright, interesting. So far, fair trades between the two players, 5,000 points of difference. Wait a second, Tyronix is getting more misses.
I think we may see a similar thing here as the last match. Once we get to the climax and the really dense long notes, it may get a little bit out of hand.
Yeah, because it could still go... The points lead could still go to Tyronix's side, who knows.
Yeah.
Alright, so far the break part before we go on to the next one. One quarter of the map done, by the way. So 6 minutes of pure challenge. And the funny trails has happened as well as the long note stairs.
I brought some beer. I'm celebrating Tsukiya's victory. Cheers, everyone.
Nice, cheers. Meanwhile, I'm just drinking water.
I think casters can get drunk. That's not right.
Oh, I mean, I know standard a few times they had like drunk casters, so I'm happy they have it. And I especially have the habit because I didn't tell you this, and I wished I told you this earlier. But I guess we can commentate if there's maybe a break pot, if I'm seeing the map well.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Now.
Okay, so
this is the biggest break we're getting. Go.
There's one of the matches that I commentated back in 2020. I had 3 casters accompanying me, and the problem is that everything was lagging to the point it was not possible to see what was going on. It was like 10 FPS, around that, and it was so bad that I had to join in. And it's as if we were 4 casters being drunk during the match, and we created
kind of
the
funny,
meme
though.
behind this. Like nobody was drinking. I think maybe one of the casters was in fact drunk, because they're mainly like players rather than casters. But like even back then, we were having such a good laugh because of my stupid stream and laptop just unable to stream the match because, yeah, trying to screen share on Discord while streaming, that just causes lag in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that's how we got the PowerPoint Wars, or that's how it was called.
I think that stuff is pretty fun though. I wanna see a main stream with really drunk casters and everything is just chaos. I think it would be funny.
Oh, for sure. But I hope you guys don't get the PowerPoint part.
Yeah.
Because like really, getting the lag will be so sad. But anyways, still good accuracies, though the lead is on the side of Tsukiya with 96%. But I think, yeah, Tyronix may be able to get back to 95, depending on what was in the last quarter section.
Yeah, now it's
thing that was
Denselance for a long time,
yeah.
then the outer is really hard rise, but I think now it's...
Right now
yeah,
it's
the lead is
a
still
lot
growing.
Allen focused, from what I remember.
He's barely dropping on the most difficult section. What is he doing right now? Okay, a little bit.
A lot of trades on this passage between the two players. These are fast Allens and Rise to execute at the same time. They're not that simple to execute. And fortunately, this map is not the original speed of the song, because I don't want to think how fast you will have to press all the notes you can see here. Like 300 BPM in Mania, I think everyone will try.
Yeah, so
Pretty sure you can do.
this is a hybrid map, right? It's combining two maps. It's like a Riot map and a long knot map put into one. And the original long knot map on full speed is not even Stellium. It's like unplayable, pretty much. It's over Stellium.
Wait, so like somebody has uploaded it with the real speed of the song. Oh no.
Oh yeah. Not this version, but yeah, the Ellens, yeah.
They are.
It's crazy. It's like Ellen sent it on halftime.
Yeah, that's that scary. And we're near the end. 95% almost for Tsukiya isn't going to be able to get back to the 95. Tyronix is going to get 92.5%. I think these are almost the last long nodes.
Okay, I'm hype up the end, okay? And we're coming to the ending! Will he retake the score? Will he front come at the ending? Oh my god! No! Okay, sorry. I thought I needed to have some hype, because I wasn't being very hyped throughout the match. I'm sorry to the viewers, I did not have enough hype this match. But I made up for it, okay?
Okay, I gotta say that's a good move. I'm not gonna lie, I feel you. Because, you know, at times it's a bit the same whenever I was commentating Yu-Gi-Oh! I was doing these high voices, you know? It's like, oh shit, wait, when you see it! When you see it, guys! When you see it! No, I'm just joking, I'm sorry. Alright, I hope we fooled you guys, but I especially hope you guys had fun watching the match. And, of course, listening to our cast. And, yeah, congrats again to TsukiyaWhiskers for winning the match 6-1. Because, yeah, this time it was a best of 11 compared to 2 days ago, where it was a best of 13, so up to 7 points.
Yep.
And, yeah, once again,
that was clearly
thanks.
an amazing match between two titans of Ultimania!
Well, this time I'm left alone. I guess I can do the outro. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the match and the casting, and we'll see you next time. So far, I'd say for the matches, whenever we get the information, well, you guys can see in the scheduling. If you want to join the server, feel free to do so as well. And that's about it for me. I'm gonna wish you guys have a good day, evening. See you next time. Peace.